We're pleased to be joined on the call by the head coach of the William Mary Tribe, Mike London. Good morning, Mike.
Morning, Rob.
Good morning. Before we look ahead to the game against Russ's Spiders, a 31-10 win for your team at Hampton on last Saturday, a game that you kind of pulled away there in the fourth quarter. Just give me your impressions on your team's performance.
Yeah, what a tough game, from first quarter up until that third quarter. Robert did a good job of coaching the team, and we just kind of ignited in that fourth quarter. It was just unbelievable. The turn of events in terms of getting a field goal, at the first beginning of it, and then long touchdown pass, and then an interception, and Kevin Gerald makes a great play off a ball coming off a foot. Had the presence of mind, that old quarterback play when he was a quarterback at Monticello High School, staying in bounds and scoring a touchdown, and then causing fumbles. It was a very tough game, but in the end, just being resilient and be able to come up with those turnovers and then the scores. I thought that was that's part of this game, turning things around. And then our redshirt freshman quarterback, Tyler Hughes, coming in and playing, because Darius was down a bit, and him coming in doing a really nice job of throwing a touchdown pass, running one. Did a great job out of the end zone. They had us back there, and he scrambled out of the end zone, got a first down, and kept the drive alive. So it was a tough game, tough, gritty game, and being able to come out with a victory when you're on the road against a good team is what we're looking for.
First question this morning from Kyle Kenson. Go ahead, Kyle.
Coach, last week you'd mentioned having a friendship with Robert and that sort of thing, and now this week when you have this big historic rivalry, what's it like coaching against Russ? And every year now it seems like the Capital Cup is for a playoff bid or the conference championship.
Yeah, I've known Russ for a long time. Good man, good coach. I hope he considers me a friend. I consider him a friend as well. The profession in this business, as we just saw, unfortunately, Coach Priore being let go. I mean, you develop a friendship and you understand that this is our livelihood, and having connections with people that although you compete against, there are some personal aspects when you've been around each other for such a long time. So respect him, respect Russ a lot, and I know a lot of guys in the staff. I know the school, obviously, having gone there myself. And then I was on the staff here when he was here at William & Mary. So, there is a relationship there. Hopefully it's a professional relationship, but also personally in terms of knowing a guy, over these years. And so we're just in the profession of competing and getting our teams ready to as you said, to go after. I believe it's 64 and 5 ties right now. So it's amazing how it just boils down to this particular game, and then what's riding on it. But that's the way rivalries are, and that's what it's all about.
Next question from John O'Connor. Go ahead, John.
Thanks, Rob. Coach London, you mentioned that Darius was down a bit. I wonder if you could elaborate. Is that physically or just competitively? Where are you? Could you sort out your
yeah, he probably could have played emergency situation, had an upper body issue that he sustained at Albany's game, but he checked in with the trainers yesterday. We don't practice today, so we'll see where he is on tomorrow's practice. But like I said, he could have played, but decided to kind of just see if we could wait one more week and make sure he was healthy enough to do all the things that a quarterback needs to do. And so we'll see how he goes again this week as we prepare for Richmond.
Hey, Mike, you see Richmond as the season goes on some, I guess, just by looking at video of other league teams, and now you're studying them close. Wonder if this is the best you've seen them in terms of being able to move the ball and play defense. Thank you.
Yeah, Russ has done a really good job of putting the pieces together. I mean, you always try to find the who and the what. And, this particular last game, I think all 3 phases, offense, defense, special teams, they were on all cylinders. And so, I know all of us, it has been mentioned throughout the call, as have issues with players not playing. We had 2 starter DBs that were out, and Darius not playing. But everybody has those kind of issues, and you have to come up with All right, so what now? What? So how do you put a plan together, or how do you utilize your personnel to give you an opportunity? So they've done a good job, whether it was the quarterbacks or whoever they have that's healthy, to move the ball. And then defensively, they've always been good. And then we just talked about special teams wise. The kicker is he's really good with all this style that he has to how he goes about doing it. He is he's has an opportunity to keep the special teams units very highly competitive. So it's a really good football. I think they've won five in a row. And that's you got to have something behind you when you got that going on like that. So it's going to be a great game. Down here, 1:00. Hopefully, it'll be sold out. But this is what college football is all about: those rivalry games, good teams, good coaches, and hopefully the atmosphere will be such that everybody there will enjoy it.
Thank you, Coach London.
Thanks.
Mike, your next question from Marty O'Brien. Good morning, Marty.
Good morning, Rob. Good morning, Coach.
Morning.
The way your team was kind of.
Oh, it's my wife calling me to bring home bacon. Hold on a second. All right. Just turned it off. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Oh, you should have went with her instead of me. The way your team was kind of mired, offensively in particular, from the Albany game and then through most of the Hampton game, to have that kind of spark that you had at the end. How much does that help you to go up against a team like Richmond that's playing as well as you are? Because, after that, the 3 turnovers and 3 touchdowns, your team was so psyched up afterwards that it like they'd won a championship or something.
Yeah, it's the ebb and flow of a football game. Sometimes your defense is outplaying their offense, is giving you opportunity. Sometimes your offense is doing, is scoring points, moving the ball, having possessions. And so it was a little bit of a back and forth. But what was good to see was a redshirt freshman throw a 76-yard touchdown pass, a redshirt freshman, run for a touchdown, convert on some third downs. The defense to score on defense and create those kind of turnovers that impacted the field position. So I think that the psyche of a football team runs through whichever side of the ball is playing well. And the goal is to have all 3 elements, playing well. But if one's not, then the other one's got to pick it up. And so that was kind of the fourth quarter of this past week against Hampton. Defensive, I think there was 24 points scored in the fourth quarter in a relatively short period of time. And as long as you stay in it and stay close, then you have an opportunity. So it was good to see that come to fruition.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Mike, yeah, follow up from John. Go ahead, John.
Coach London, does this game still feel weird to you in any way, having been a Spider and coached the Spiders to the national championship? It's a kind of unusual situation that keeps repeating itself. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a definition of insanity over and over, keep repeating itself. But you know what? I'm proud of the fact that I became an educated man at Richmond. I had an opportunity to be a head coach there, had an opportunity to win the championship, but also have an opportunity as an in-state college coach that has been in 3 different universities here in state, understanding the rivalry game, particularly Richmond and William & Mary, and being on the other side now, the importance of the alumni and the network of people that that talk about the pride of a place like William & Mary and of Richmond. And so, and then knowing the implications behind the cup at the end of the game, one of the team's opportunity to go on to the playoffs and represent the CAA. So there's an immense amount of pride personally, for me, John, having such an intimate relationship with having been there, getting my undergrad education, coaching there, winning there, and now having been here at William & Mary with an opportunity, with the last win we had, it's be the 3rd season in a row we've had a winning season, and so very proud of that in trying to build a program. But it does. There's personal elements to it, but also the professional elements of where my feet are right now, and it's at William & Mary, and the goal is to try to beat the Spiders this Saturday.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, John.
One more before I let you go, Mike. Brian Smith just hopped on. Brian, you got time for one question if you want to hop in.
Yes, Coach. Sorry to be tardy. Got the update on the Zoom thing, so that's part of that reason. Just you probably already answered this, but where's your team right now? You're fighting to get in to the possible playoffs. Do you worry about stuff being out of your control, or you just do what you guys do?
Now, Brian, for being late, you got 20 up downs. But the fact that we can control the controllables, that's all we can do is play the game and then let the outcome be the outcome. But we had to win last week to even consider what might happen. Well, the next thing that might happen or can happen is based on the outcome of this game. So all we can control and focus on is trying to beat a really good football team that's on a 5-game winning streak right now. And then at the end, whatever's going to happen at the end of the season, that Sunday or that Monday, whatever it is, that's going to happen, But again, the opportunity to play for something, the opportunity to, have an opportunity to experience another winning season here, the opportunity to keep chasing championships and being involved in significant talks at the end of the season. That's what it's all about. And so our guys are focused and really excited about this, this final regular season game here at home.
Okay, just to let you know, I'm doing my up downs.
Nice. No, you got to hit the ground and get up. Not that. That's reach up.
Come on, Coach. I'm 60 now. I can't. It's gonna be hard getting up just to one.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, Mike. Thanks so much for the time here today and all season long. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.